What is going on, you guys? This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you another Division 2 build video, and this is going to be for the Aces and Eights. So yes, Aces and Eights is a gear set, 6 pieces, that's all you need for this to actually work, for the buff to be applied to your allies. Now, if you want to be effective with the Aces and Eights, then you're going to want to continue watching this. If you don't want to really be effective and you just want to, throw on the Aces and Eights just so you can be the buffer on your team, then you don't need to watch this video, I guess. But anyways, for Aces and Eights, you have to play as the sharpshooter, which is the sniper, the TAC-50, which is, in my opinion, the best specialist in the game over anything else, survivalist being the next. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over the weapons that I'm using. So I'm using the surplus SVD, and it doesn't matter which SVD you use really, as long as it has these 2 talents, preferably 3 talents: Lucky Shot, Extra, and Transmission. So Lucky Shot magazine capacity is increased by 20%, missed shots from cover have a 25% chance to return to the magazine. Extra, you get 20% extra in the magazine or magazine capacity, and Transmission, while holstered, shock applied to the agent transfers to an enemy within 10 meters, can occur once every 60 seconds. All 3 of these are very useful. Now, you don't necessarily need Transmission, but you do want to make sure you have Lucky Shot and Extra. Those 2 are going to be very, 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 very good for an SVD, especially because your SVD only has 10 in the actual, like, the base mag size. Now, I don't have the, I haven't been doing my projects at all, so I don't have the magazine size, which apparently you can get a magazine size that will push your SVD a lot higher. I think you can get up to like 16 in the mag, so I think it's an additional 10 or 20% or something like that. I'm not sure what it is, but if you have that, then that'll be a bigger plus. But for me, I just threw on the 20. Obviously I can only put on the 20% stability mod on it, and then I threw on that 10% accuracy, and then the 3.4 C79 scope, as well as the muzzle brake 7.62. So the 3.4 times scope, you get that from a side mission, and then the muzzle brake 7.62, you get that from doing control point 3s or 4s. I believe it's, I don't know if 3s give blueprints, but 4s I know for a fact give blueprints, so you can get that from there. I think that's what it's from, or maybe it's just a base one that you just get from side missions. Anyways, my SVD is also doing 85.7k damage, which is very nice. If you're running SVDs, as long as you're 80k plus, your SVD is going to be pretty fine. What you want to shoot for is 85 to 90k though. And then my secondary weapon is going to be the Eagle Bearer. If you don't have an Eagle Bearer, then that's fine. You don't need it. Just run a Nemesis. You should hopefully have a Nemesis by now. If you don't have the Nemesis, then run a P416 or something. You want to run an AR. I would recommend an AR or the Nemesis. And the reason why is because, well, I guess you could also run the Diamondback because of the shedding skin holstered perk, but I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. But the reason why you want to run an AR is because of the fact that if an enemy gets too close, or if you are soloing the heavy on Razorback, you will need to switch to an AR probably if your SVD doesn't kill him. If your SVD doesn't kill him, it will more than likely crack the helmet in time for you to switch to your AR and then use your AR to kill him. That's why I use the Eagle Bearer, because the Eagle Bearer is the strongest AR in the game, and I have it, so why not use it? Now for the sidearm I'm using is the Magnum. It doesn't matter what sidearm you're using as long as it has in rhythm. And the reason why you want in rhythm is because of the fact that if you get a kill, you have a 5% chance to refresh all cooldowns, and if you end up dying, your revive hive gets put on or put off of a cooldown because in rhythm procs, if it procs. But if it doesn't, then tough luck. It is a 5% chance though, but you will generally be getting a lot of kills anyways because you are using you are the guy doing Aces and Eights. Now for Aces and Eights, what this does is it applies, well, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what each thing does anyways. So 20% weapon handling, which is good, 20% accuracy, 10% marksman rifle damage, and then you get Dead Man's Hand. Flip a card by shooting an enemy with your marksman rifle headshots. Flip 2 cards. Full House increases magazine size by 100% for 10 seconds. 4 of a Kind grants 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Aces and Eights grants the next 5 bullets 100% bonus damage. So generally speaking, you can call Aces and Eights before Aces and Eights is even flipped. So if you see an 8 and an A on your cards, if you see like an 8A8, then you'll more than likely have Aces and Eights. If you see all 4 A8A8 or 888A, well, 888A would have a chance of being 4 of a Kind, because 4 of a Kind is 4 letters or 4 numbers that are flipped at the same time. Anyways, that'll be something you'll figure out a little later. Now, for Sheriff's Favor, effects of Dead Man's Hand are applied to all your party and raid members. So you need to have the Sheriff's Favor, so that way Dead Man's Hand is applied to everyone. Otherwise, it's just going to be applied to yourself, and that'd be pretty selfish. Yeah, so what I'm running with is I'm running 1 red, 1 blue on my mask. So I have 43% damage to elites, 34% hazard protection. Now, you don't want to necessarily worry about hazard protection. Instead, go with health on it. Now, what you could also do is you could run with 2 reds on the mask instead, like what I have on this secondary mask. I have crit chance and 33% damage to elites. I'm just waiting for myself to get a higher damage to elites mask so I can throw it on here, so that way I can get, I can benefit the same without having dismantling one and then putting on the other. But 2 reds is also very ideal, so you can get the higher crit chance as well, because this is a damaged build as well, damage support. And then the Aces and Eights backpack, I have 2 reds, 1 blue. The 1 blue's armor, and then I have 7.5 crit chance, 9.5 weapon damage. It also comes with 1 blue slot, so I put the armor with total armor. Total armor is going to, any blue mod slot that has total armor is going to be more beneficial for yourself, because total armor is just better than base armor. Obviously you need base armor to build off from, but you're going to be benefit more with the higher total armor than the higher base armor on the mods. And then for the chest piece, I have 2 reds, 1 blue, 43.4k health, which is a really great roll. 15% weapon damage is what I rolled on it, and then it came with 5% headshot. I mean, it didn't come with 15% weapon damage, but I threw that on there, and then it came with 5% headshot damage, which is just unfortunate. But the thing is, I'm not always gonna be hitting headshots anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. And then for the mod slots, I have the 1.5 total armor, 5.3k armor, and then 4% protection from elites. And then for my mod slot, 3% marksman rifle damage, 1% damage to health, 2% weapon damage. The holster, it has 7.5% crit chance, 7.5% crit damage. You can go with that, or you can go with the one that I have here, 8% crit chance, 35.3k health. This one would probably benefit more rather than this one, because 7.5% crit damage really isn't that much crit damage. 35.3k health is a lot of health though, but I just decided to go more of the glass cannon type of build. But it does come down to preference on whether you want to have more survivability or if you want to have more damage. If you want to have more damage, go with the 2 reds. If you want more survivability, then go with the 1 red, 1 blue. And then the mod slot I have on it for my double reds is the 4% AR damage, 4% marksman rifle damage, 1% weapon damage, which is a really good mod for this particular build because I'm running a marksman and an AR anyways. For the knee pads, I have 1 red, 9% crit chance, and it has marksman rifle damage, SMG damage, and weapon damage. And then my gloves, 2 reds, it has 10% marksman rifle damage, which is the cap that I can put it up to, 4.5% crit chance. Now what you could do is you could either go with the crit chance or go with AR damage with the marksman rifle damage. So that way because that's what you're going to be using anyways. But for me, I'm mainly using my SVD, and then I switch to my AR if I need to switch to my AR. But the crit chance is definitely going to help out a lot. For the the abilities I'm using the restore or the revive hive. I can't use any of the skills anyway, so I'm not worried about it. And then I'm also using a chem launcher. Now on Razorback, when you are fighting Razorback, you're gonna generally be put onto the forward balcony. If you're on the forward balcony, I would recommend using the Reinforcer chem launcher, so the heal, and then using the Tactician drone. The Tactician drone, you'll be able to apply the pulse to Razorback, so that way the guy using tip of the spear, they don't have to necessarily pulse, they can actually have more survivability. Now if the guy running tip of the spear is comfortable with running pulse and a chem launcher instead of a revive hive and a chem launcher or seeker mine, whatever it is that they're using, then they can they can run the pulse themselves. But if you want to be able to have them not worry about running the pulse, then you could just run Tactician drone and just throw it out there, because it lasts for quite a long, it lasts for 5 minutes, 300 seconds, and it has a base cooldown of 60 seconds. Now if I throw on, let me just go ahead and put it on actually, just so I can do this. If I throw on the duration mod, that's 540 seconds. That's longer. That's what, 6-7 minutes? I don't even know, 8 minutes. Math. 540 seconds. And then where's the other? Right here. You get skill haste, 33.2 seconds. So I mean, that's a really good. That's a really good cooldown, really good duration, and then you can just break it before it's done, and that's a 16 to 17 second cooldown right there. So yeah, you can definitely use the Tactician drone over Revive Hive if you don't need the Revive Hive, if you are comfortable with not needing to rely on the Revive Hive. Now, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the stats that I have. So 85.7k weapon damage, 28.5% crit chance. It's not as high as I'd like it to be. I would shoot for about 40% crit chance. My all weapon damage is at 29%. The marksman rifle damage is at 46 and 53% damage to elites. And 2-inch 16 armor, 70.5k health. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you down to the shooting range on all this, on the amount of damage that I can put out with this, I mean. So I'm just gonna also show you the cards being flipped on the bottom. So as you can see, there's 5 cards. One headshot is gonna flip 2 cards, or 1 card, I guess, is broken. Alright, there we go, 2 cards were flipped. So I'm more than likely gonna end up getting 4 of a kind, because I'm just calling it out right now. So full house, never mind. So full house is gonna give you double the ammo. So now you can see I'm at 25 rounds. So 5 into A. You can try and call out what you're gonna end up getting. Like this is because I got 4 A's. Now if I get A into 8, so now I'm gonna end up getting 4 of a kind again, or full house. Alright, this might end up being full aces and eights. Nope, or maybe. Yeah, aces and eights. So aces and eights, as you can see, the symbol, it's gonna have like a little, I don't know what type of symbol that I would call that, but I guess a fire bullet symbol. I don't know, some bullet symbol. But yeah, you're gonna be doing double the damage. So as you can see, I'm doing 355k damage headshot. I think that was a headshot. Yeah, headshot without aces or crits. 703k with aces, non-crit. So it's a lot of damage. It's a double. You're increasing the damage by double. So it's not just for you, but if you have someone running a sniper build. So here, let me go ahead and switch to my sniper build actually, so I can just show you real quick with just aces and eights. I'm going to throw a flash grenade. I should have marked first. So 8.1 million damage. That's with aces and eights. So let me just go ahead and shoot the rest of aces and eights out. Alright, aces and eights is gonna take a while. Alright, there we go. So I did 8.1 million damage, non-crit. I should have probably thrown a flash first. Oh. So 5.8 million damage, non-crit. So I guess, I don't know if it's fluctuating weird or whatever, but generally that would have been, oh, you know what, no, because Wicked wore off, the flash grenade wore off before I could get the shot off. That's why I only did 8.1 with the aces and eights. But this right here would have been about, 11 mil? 11.6 mil? Or 10.6 mil? No, 11.6 mil with aces and eights, which is a lot of freaking damage by itself with the sniper build. So you would only imagine how much damage you're not only increasing for yourself, but for your team. And also with Razorback, you know, if you have a TAC 50, if you have people on your team with TAC 50 builds or whatever, having that aces and eights is going to allow you to really push the damage on Razorback, potentially doing a 2-phase, even a 1-phase on Razorback if you guys do it right. But that's pretty much it with this video. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did, then go ahead and please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. And I will also be showing you guys some aces and eights gameplay, so you guys can see how, you know, it should generally be played. But that's pretty much it with this video. This is all day one on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.
You're basically just taking Scant's spot.
I'm gonna try aces on circle. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I actually prefer doing aces on the circle, but I don't mind doing it on the... What? I thought everyone knows where they're going. Everyone's in the same spot except Kelly and Block are the only two that switched. No, because Puffy Chest is and Block are the only two that switched. Everyone else isn't. Oh my gosh, no.
Badum. You don't even get a tuss. You just get the badum.
3, 2, 1, get on.
I hate when they take their time spawning.
And there goes my game sound.
Hey, remember to shoot at the drones.
Aces.
Who's whistling?
Sorry, that's me. Damage. Okay. Good enough? Since when are we playing for good enough? Ah, fucking drone. I have a hive.
Watch out behind you. Don't.
Oh, two deados on 2.
Heavy on 4.
Are you good on 4?
Yeah. You guys
Alrighty.
good? 3, 2,
Yeah.
1, get on.
Yeah, I have some of those. I heard
You
they
missed. I'm
help.
not even up there. Yeah. Oh, you just moved it. Okay. Yeah, go to the
Yeah.
back. 2, 3 side.
Finish the left side. And the right. Nope.
The 1-4 side's prepped, right? Front. Oh no, I thought Akira, you were prepping the front side, right? The 1-4?
Heavy on
He's
4.
on 4 again. Everyone get ready. I don't know what you're saying. Hold on. Wait like 20 minutes, Lynn. Jesus Christ. 3, 2, 1, get on.
Middle, yeah. At the back. Oh, I can see him.
Okay.
Finish it.
Aces.
Thank you. Done.
I was gonna say we could probably have opened the front and done damage if we tacked it, but it's fine. Just go to the.
I don't have any
Get your
tech
bonus.
ammo.
I have enough.
Heavy on 3.
Yeah, you said everything.
3 is good.
It's on 2.
Didn't tell them to.
Kelly, get ready.
No, he's down. He's down.
3,
I got
2,
Tony.
1, get on.
No. Yeah. Okay.
There's still a drone up
I
here.
just need to get ammo real quick. Oh,
There's another one. Oh, shit.
Aces?
I was getting ammo. Sorry. I think I'm 1 shot away from aces.
Good then.
Yep, 8-1.
Yep. Right side is down. Damage. Damage. Give me damage. Don't tack it. Okay.
No, there's a fucking... There's a froze. Shit.
Holy fuck, he has such a long throw.
Are you serious? He ducked. On 3. Is good. And 2.
Is he dead? Alright, 3, 2, 1, get on.
Oh, man's lagging. I'm on.
Just count your percentage by tens, Ren. By tens.
Here, puppy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the grenade first. I'm not Reggie. Tell you what.
Go to the left side.
Aces.
Damage. And home.
They're gonna die. Except for the shotguns, I guess. But, yeah. 3.
3. You're stunned.
4.
4. Done.
It's on 2. Halfway. Done.
Why was this one so much easier than the last one?
30 minutes, 20 seconds.